A long time ago, in a galaxy far away, I did a series called 5 Reasons I Hate, and I put a topic in there, and then I just ranted and raved about just that. Well, recently, a few people asked if I could bring it back, and I thought to myself, why the hell not? I also thought I'd use this returning powerhouse as almost nostalgic content too, as we're going to start by updating a classic. My name is Simon Miller from TMR, and this is 5 Reasons I Hate Dark Souls. Number 5, it's rubbish. Straight up, I think Dark Souls is rubbish, and I think it's been designed that way on purpose. All this gibberish about it being difficult to control with overly complicated systems because that's part of the fun is nonsense. From Software basically lucked out massively here with a fan base that protected all the failings from ever being truly criticised. It's why Dark Souls is such a struggle to play as well. It's claimed that having to repeat the same section over and over and over again is the intended experience, but that's madness. If I punched you in the face repeatedly, are you going to be happy for me to keep doing that? Or eventually, will you get so mad you'll just explode with rage and tell me to stop? If it's the former, tell me your address and I'll come see you later. We'll have a rollicking good time. And sure, if this is right up your alley, then great. It's nice that Dark Souls floats your boat and you have that in your life. When it gets a frame rate though, let me know, and maybe I'll try again as well. Number 4, it's not Bloodborne. Now, a lot of people usually say to me I can't say nasty things about Dark Souls because I've not played it enough. That's not true, because within 5 minutes I knew I'd rather poke my eyes out with hot sticks than spend another second with it. But there's more to this idea, and that comes in the form of Bloodborne. For reasons I'll never be able to understand, I played Bloodborne the whole way through, and there's video evidence to prove it. I then trolled an entire community by not uploading the final episode because I'm an asshole, but still, I hacked and clawed my way through that from start to finish, just so I could say if I were to review it, I'd give it 3 out of 10. Really. Now this becomes front and center because I found my time with Dark Souls to be even worse than its spiritual sibling. Believe you me, that is saying something. Whereas at least Bloodborne had certain elements that felt well put together or didn't stutter around the place like a fish out of water, Dark Souls doesn't work on a fundamental level, as in its systems and mechanics are broken and you then have to navigate around that. Are you kidding me? It's like having a map with no destination. Whatever that means. Number 3, the fans. My word, what is wrong with Dark Souls fans? I have already said out loud in this video that I'm happy for anyone that enjoys it, and I mean that as well. I would never hate on anyone for liking something. It's what life is all about. Find what you enjoy and do that as much as you can. But simply because I've made this video, I already know what's going to happen. This group of batshit crazy individuals are going to come together to shout at me in the comments and accuse me of not playing it properly or missing the point, and of course the worst, to get good. Aside from being an insult to the English language, because that as a term isn't anything, what kind of comeback is that? Get good, which means get good, is all you have? So unless I show superior skill with something I can't have an opinion on it? If that is true, these folks should be even more worried, because think of the avenues that they'd be shut off from. Wouldn't even be able to talk on the phone. Bottom line, if you suck at Dark Souls and because of that it sucks too, good. That's an okay opinion to have. Also, this crowd spends more time yelling at others to play it than playing it themselves. Logical. Number 2, the basic premise. Do you know what I like in games? I like to feel powerful. I want to be able to see some cretin coming towards me, and with a single thwack of whatever weapon I may be wielding, I can do away with them as if they were nothing. What a wonderful, rewarding, satisfying sensation that is. Fortunately, it doesn't exist in Dark Souls. Instead, normal asshole-looking enemies not only take an age to be killed, but they can kill you really easily too. And again, I know that's the whole point, but it's horrible. It's like when I go to the petrol station to fill up my car with the aforementioned petrol. At this stage of my life, I just want to be able to put the nozzle in my tank and hold the trigger down. And no, that's not a euphemism. Then I'll look casually into the distance until I notice I've gone over my intended budget. If, however, the hose started flailing around the place, splashing me with oil and sending me flying backwards, I wouldn't be best pleased, to be honest, and I damn sure wouldn't look forward to refueling my car. That's Dark Souls' normal opponents to me. I just want to mow them down, but I can't, meaning every single step has to be this huge struggle, which drains me of who I am as a human. F*** that. Life is too short. Number 1, it's coming to Switch. Now, I love my Nintendo Switch. It's an amazing console and it makes me happy. Nintendo deserve all the plaudits for creating a machine that feels utterly unique. But when I heard that Dark Souls Remastered was coming to it this May, well, I kinda wanted to die. Have we not done this enough? Do we really need to see this harrowing nightmare unleashed from sitting rooms across the world and into the wild? That sounds like a terrible idea to me. Gonna have people losing their shit in the street just because the asylum demon or whatever ran riot on them. It's gonna be an epidemic of mass proportions. And who's gonna clean up the mess? Reggie? I doubt it. The end of days is only a few months away. Now, please do remember that all these videos are supported by patreon.com/Simon316, so click the link in the description or on the screen and go over there and pledge what you can. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and remember that while I may hate Dark Souls, I probably love you. Maybe.